lip away.
Right.
Put your hive tool in here, separate it.
Got it.
Then you're going to grab the frame. Make sure you're holding it good so you don't drop it. And this one goes in. You're going to put new frames on each side. So you're basically going straight in. So this one's kind of easy to read because your queen is not going to be on it.
Okay. Can you tell because?
It's an outside frame. Usually she stays to the center. That one's got a lot of cat brood, not a whole lot of larvae. Next frame, you're going to spread it away. This one we're going to read. This one be a little bit lighter, so I'm not going to have as much stuff on it. You got a lot of cat brood, a lot of larvae. You see the larvae down inside of there? The little squigglies. You also got eggs. The eggs are the ones that have just a little speck in it, sticking straight up. Wow. So she's laid in this frame in the past few days. This one's mostly capped off. There's a little bit of honey, a little bit of nectar. These bees are going to need to be fed. So you're going to have to get feeders on here pretty quick, like in the next, probably within the next 48 hours.
What? We'll talk about that.
Yeah. And again, you want to pry it away. Try not to crush anybody if you can help it. Smoke everybody down. This one, you're going to grab it from both sides. Pick it up. You're going to want to read it. This one has no cat brood on it. It's mostly larvae. There's not a ton of eggs. Cat brood looks like it's covered with paper and not wax. That's honey. That right there is brood. Got it. This is going to go in, ladies. Almost everybody in this hive is female. There are no males in here. They only make males when they need them. Again, spread it. Look out, look out, look out. Spread it. Try this.
And thick with butter.
Yeah. Not smush everybody. You don't want to throw them into a frenzy.
One stranger out way, they'll get it.
You'll all of a sudden smell bananas.
Oh.
And then everybody will be mad.
I think I've seen one.
But
she was on that little one day. I think she's going to take my word for it.
look, look, look. Look. So there's a lot of drone comb on it. See those bigger, funny looking combs?
The tall one.
Yep, that's drone comb.
Yeah, that means they're getting ready to go out and work.
No, those are males. They're getting ready to go out and have sex. That's kind of their purpose. That's all they do is they fly out and they breed with other hives. Whenever you get a new queen, she's going to go out and she's going to do her virgin flight. She only mates once in her whole life. Now, because everybody's kind of clustering right here, I'm assuming she's going to be on this frame.
That's what I was. And I think she's on that downside down there.
More than likely. Didn't look to see if this one was painted. This one's got a ton of eggs on it. It's got a ton of pollen, a lot of resource, not a whole lot of nectar. There's not a lot of food. Yeah, these bees are going to be hungry and they're liable to rob each other. Yep. I don't see a queen cell, so they're not trying to make a new queen. Yep.
Those all, those are larvae?
Those are male larvae. The males look huge compared to the other bees, but they have big bulbous eyes on top of their heads. So I'm assuming she's probably going to be right here somewhere. Nope. She usually doesn't have stripes on her butt. She's very swollen with eggs usually. Well, we know that she's in here because there's eggs.
Got it.
The eggs only last a few days.
So you have evidence of it.
Evidence of her pregnancy. And here is where it gets kind of crazy. So me in. Let them be. I got a spacer in my box so we can do 9 out, but so 4 altogether.
On the other side.
Oh, what you're gonna do. Yeah, so you do sliding, not rolling.
Okay.
So you're gonna space everybody out, get a nice roomy in there.
Got it.
Rolling the queen is how you kill it. So that's a drone. See how he's all black?
Mm-hmm.
And it's bigger than the others.
Yeah.
That's a drone. Bigger than the others.
Not quite big looking, but
Yeah. So this one, I don't know where your inner cover is for this one.
I don't have to see it.
Inner covers? I brought over a stack of inner covers.
Then there was 2 in my bill.
All right,
But
we'll have to order
can
some.
we do that next?
Yeah, we can order that now.
We go. Because I want to get these guys.
So the inner cover is kind of important because it's how you make sure you don't glue your top down where you can't get into your hive.
Right.
So in your beetle trap, you're going to put a little bit of oil. Okay. Try not to spill this into your hive.
And that is
Olive oil is what I use, and then apple cider vinegar, 2 drops there. It smells good to the beetles, they go after it. Bees don't mess with it.
got it.
This just goes inside of here. Beetles look for refuge spots.
That's it.
So that's that. This box, we're gonna do, take it out best you can. Get the bees out of there, and then close it up to where the bees can't get back in it. Door shut. And set it there, so they recognize the box, they're ready to go back in.
That way, when someone comes home,
They see it, they know it's on.
they know. Yeah, that's what we got.
This one, it's open. There, it's good. Smoke. Smoldering again. Alright, so again, you're gonna pull that lip away. And you're gonna spread that first frame, get it out of the way.
Okay.
Use a break it loose. What you do is you can grab it with 2 hands, inside, lift it up, transfer it straight in. Now be careful because you can drop that, and if you drop that, that's whenever they get mad, and they're like, fuck you, bitch. So your outside frames, usually your queen is never going to be in.
Okay.
But you can also inspect it once it's sitting in. So you're going to move it over, so you have room for putting a couple of frames on each side.
Got it.
Because you're putting your colony in the center. So then your next one, take your hive tool, separate it. If it's stuck, you can always pry it down off the other. Grab it. And then whenever you go to read it, you're going to basically hook your fingers around that so you don't drop. Yeah. You're going to grab it from that. And you're going to read it, look for eggs, look for larvae. So just do a quick inspection of it, make sure it looks healthy.
All right. So looks like popcorn ceiling is.
Yep, that's that. They've got a queen cell going there, so they're trying to make a new queen.
Oh.
But they do that constantly, they practice.
Yeah.
Right now this queen's laying good.
Yeah. Those big fat knots right there.
Yep, those are queen cells. If they're down across the bottom, those are called swarm cells. All right, over here. This one's got a queen cage on. This one has an implant. I'll tell you that. Go ahead and get this frame. Take a quick read of it. Take no more than 10 seconds to really read it. Unless you're really looking for that queen. One of your queens, a couple of your queens are going to be very easy to spot because she's going to have a white dot on her. But you got eggs, you got larvae, you got honey, you got honey. So resources, offspring. And they make that shape every time. So, drop
The
it.
corners like that.
Yep. Next one. This is one. There's the cage. Yep, that's a queen cage. Whenever they make a new queen, that's what they put her in. And they got her out of it. They used her. Let's see anything like this one. I'm gonna have to look at the markings on the box of the next one and tell you if you'll see it painted or not. But during this one, you don't spend a ton of time.
Right. You're not, I'm not
This
here playing.
Yeah,
games.
we're setting up, not learning. Well, we are learning, but
Yeah,
so this
yeah.
one they're drawing out comb. There's not enough comb drawn on it. This side there is some.
So we won't put that to the outside.
And on here you look up, there's tons of eggs on it, tons of eggs on it. If you see eggs on it, you know the queen is probably somewhere near that one. It's probably right in there somewhere.
in there.
And then you're gonna pick up that box, give it a nice sturdy shake down inside of it.
I was worried every bump that I was going to create like a swing. Nope, I didn't think about it.
Yeah, I mean, you use a little aggression on it.
All right, well, look, first time here.
They're gonna get mad.
I need her consent.
Man. How many is that? It's 9. We're off the base.
Cool. Yeah. What made the next one that I'm going to do this?
Drop that card. Drop it, go down to the bottom. You don't get caught up in this stuff. I'm gonna let you do the next one while I'm doing this outside one.
You?
This smell it.
Yeah, I smell it.
Alright.
And on the outside frame, or does it matter?
Just anywhere inside of it. To where it balances and won't fall in. And the bees will actually chase the beetles into it.
Got it. They realize it's a trap.
Yep. No, they just chase the beetles to wherever they can get to the beetles.
And this will go on top of it?
Yep. Make sure no bees floating around inside of it.
I should have hit him with the smoke.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a heavy producing box.
You have any water over here?
There's a creek down there. No, ma'am, I'm sorry. And I don't have, no, I don't. I'm sorry. There's a little bit of a monster left on that,
I gave him some water back there.
oh, dogs.
Go to the store.
I mean, there's the,
How much longer y'all got?
I showed him how to do one. I had him help me with one. He's doing one on his own, and we're gonna do. We're each gonna be doing the rest of these separately.
How many more?
3, 2. He's doing this one, that one, then we got 2. So we're just about done.
mama board. Woo, dog it. I'd say it would be dripping, would be the right term.
Remember what order you're putting it in. So if you pulled that from the left side, you want it to go to the left side. So basically, it's like a straight transfer. Well, they're going to spend a lot of time rearranging the resources back the way they like.
Got it. Might as well let them stock it how they want to. How long does the bee live?
Summer bees, 21 days. Winter bees, 3 to 6 months.
Big, tall, pillar-looking ones are the drones towards the bottom.
Where?
Backside here. Looks like,
Yeah, those are drones.
okay. And then you got buildup of comb like piled up on the outside corner.
Split cone. Alright, see how they're all sitting and hanging out on top?
Yeah. He's there.
No, you want to convince them not to be sitting out on top.
Convince him to not be sitting on top. I need to smoke then. Because they're starting to try to thump me.
Yeah, they're pissed.
You get it going?
Best it could.
Is that wind gonna create a headache for me?
Huh?
Is that wind gonna create a headache here?
Maybe a pain in the ass, no doubt.
Does each colony have like distinct personalities?
I've got some colonies that are straight up assholes. I got some colonies that are pretty chill. But if you notice a change in behavior, usually something's happening.
Got it.
They're not queen rights. You're messing with them the wrong time of day. We're not in the middle of nectar flow.
I have no idea what I'm doing here. Bear that in mind, fella.
Well,
I don't want
you
to.
kind of learn as you go.
I hear y'all are forgiving. Is what I hear.
They can be, or they can be really nasty.
As long as I'm persistent, sir. I mean, if badgers can get into them, right?
Now, the first day that I came out, I brought you a stack of pieces of plywood with a hole in the center. Those are the inner covers.
There's a few of those, yes. I've got them over in the actual shop.
So you're just gonna have to come out here,
And pop the top and do it
pop
again.
top, do it on, put them on. Otherwise, you will not be able to pop the tops off later.
How many hours do I have before I need to do that?
Probably by tomorrow. Let them calm down a little bit first, and then we move them. Because you're gonna have to add some feeders to them.
And that's a simple build.
Now you've already got some wasp over here being nosy.
Yeah.
Well, with the inner covers, it's easier because all it is a bucket with a small hole in it that you fill up with 1-to-1 sugar water. Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. I'd check you what to do. Get their ass to do.
Can I show my camera?
Yeah, whatever, show them. There we go.
Jesus, I felt those hit my feet.
All right, everybody up.
I don't want to step on nobody. Everybody cleared? smoke on them and they maybe chill out.
Yeah. But they'll walk their way in. Go ahead and start putting your frames in so they have something to hang out on.
So I don't know if you realize this, but I was very just terrified just now. Very, very, very. That was an intense time.
I don't know if you talk to a fall much,
No.
but he's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I figured he got a wild streak in it.
But I think he's for him because he's one of those ones.
Kind of flighty.
Not really flighty. He's
No breed name.
he doesn't play well with others.
Oh.
He wants to do he wants convinced he knows everything.
Yeah.
Argues with you.
Yeah.
So I kind of let him do his own bee thing, and I mean he's wiped out his colonies 3 or 4 times.
Oh wow. No, I'm an idiot. And then if I think I'm not an idiot, it's not hard to prove you're wrong. One more in here, right?
Where's that looking? How many you got over there, man? We're about out of frame. Oh no, you got one more time. Hey, I got
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
you want 9.
9?
Yeah, you got 9. 9 in them? Yep.
Okay. We're gonna put this in here, right?
Yep. Now, the beauty of doing 9 is that it's stacking a little bit better. They make these deeper cones, which means they store more honey in it. It also makes it easier to extract them. Because you can cut the entire top off. Whenever you put it in the spinner,
How much will these spinners come cost?
it kind of all depends. I've got one that I share with a bunch of people.
Yeah. So y'all source it together.
No, I mean I bought it, but
You loan it out.
I loan it out, or we all come and do the spin together. Now, granted, a lot of people that I was doing honey with were kind of getting out of it.
Yeah.
The ball ain't in it no more.
Well, is that where that comb came from?
Yep. And
He's over it.
well, he doesn't like to do work either. So
Right.
he's had comb sitting in his freezer for a year that he hasn't touched.
So he still got comb if I wanted it.
He's got foundation, but I don't know how much he's got left. Most of it's in my house right now.
Oh man, sorry guys. There's a bunch of dead bees under my feet.
Yeah. It happens.
Okay.
As long as it's not the important one.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. Not in the least. right, here's a good drone.
That big fat fucker right there in the center. That's a drone.
Okay.
Queen's gonna be about that size, but she's gonna be very well defined. She's gonna be very long butt. And she won't have big eyes on top of her head.
She would be on the side of the drone. With
Yeah.
that.
This one is a very light tone. I'm looking for his.
Popcorn.
His.
Not been covered yet.
That last frame doesn't have anything on it.
So I got someone else that wants to do them if you want to.
Ready?
I told him the season was over to get in on the hive. Right, back there.
I can let him talk to my guy in Cleveland and see if he's got any left. I don't have any boxes for him. He'd have to buy his own.
Right. And that's the other thing is where do we put them? He wouldn't measure it.
We can put them where we want to. There's more than enough resources. These will travel up to 3 miles in all directions.
But the less they have to travel, the better.
No, they're going to travel 3 miles no matter what. They go out, they have scouts. They go out and scout stuff.
So what we did was just make this wider on both sides.
Well, you're supposed to, what you do,
Oh, I did not do that.
we have, right now we're just sort of messing with it. We're getting them set up, getting them moved over where they need to be.
We're going to come back here and break this wide open again
Yeah, in about a week. Well, you need to come out and do your inner covers.
tonight.
Get feed buckets on them quick. You need feed buckets.
What does the feed bucket look like?
Just like the little 1 pint plastic paint cans with a single hole capped in the center of it. Filled up with 1-to-1 sugar water, flipped upside down over the inner cover without the lid on, and they'll drink a gallon of water, a gallon of sugar water a day. But it promotes,
Did I do mason jars?
yeah, you can make your garden, but it promotes them drawing tone. On the inner cover, you know how there's a hole in the center? You put it over that hole. So where they can get to it from the bottom.
So what about the lid?
Lid upside down.
No, that's a
You're going to set that to the side while they're eating. So you wouldn't want to do it on a windy or stormy day. But they make actual hive feeders, like you can buy them on Amazon for $6 a pop. That you open up that has a inner lid.
So that would take me coming out here on routine basis. Like how often should I do that?
You should be checking on your hives a couple times a week. Not necessarily open them up, but you can add. So like whenever you have your inner cover, outer cover.
what kind of lid is this? Is it pop?
batteries didn't work as easy when I flushed a bunch of coal. He's got pockets on his legs that he puts the coal in. Let's pour it. Yep. There you go. That's 13 inches.
Got it.
Move this table out the way so we're not blocking our entrance.
I do want to leave it.
Yeah, that's fine. You want to put it back this way? Just so they're not in front. Now, this is kind of high for a beehive because you got to work everything from up above.
Right.
Again, those supers weigh 80 to 100 pounds for just honey in one box.
I had 18-inch galvanized beds on them, and they make it look like when you see the drill holes. That's what's running. You know, I mean,
I don't doubt it could probably hold some weight. But then you're out here in the elements, rain getting on it.
you
and all
don't
that
want,
kind of
yeah.
stuff.
And that was 3 years ago we did that.
Get hit.
You want to drive the tractor?
Huh?
You want to drive the tractor?